Hello, welcome. This is the Wavestate by Korg. Very quickly, if you're not familiar, it utilizes vector synthesis, so there are 4 layers. The number of lights that are lit here will indicate how many of those 4 layers are playing. To the left here there is a vector joystick, which is essentially a crossfader between the 4 layers. However, I'm not going to move the camera too much to show that because it just makes the angle ridiculous. So you also have 4 envelopes, 4 filters, as well as 4 LFOs. These are LFOs, those are filters, as well as 4 different types of effects that you can utilize, which are pre-effects, mod effects, delay, reverb, etc., as well as all different cross-modulation sources, destinations, etc. To me, this is a very advanced synth. Maybe if you're far more advanced than me, this is a very simple synth, but I would not suggest this as a first synth. Regardless, in this video I'm going to try to go over one preset from each letter in the alphabet because there are so many different presets. And again, look here so you can see how many layers are actually playing at once, and now I'm going to try to stop talking as much as possible. That is 10 pads at once. I'm not a big fan of it. Let's try 8 knob filter. 8 knob filter sequencer, that one's pretty nice. I haven't had much time to look at this at all. I don't have any of the names memorized. This is variable with a smiley face. Acid bath. Altered that one when I first played it. So B, what do we got for B? This is Brandberg Acid Rain. Tumbler. This is Busy City Life. Okay, so Chug. What I can say for sure, what I remember is when I first went through these presets, which is really all I've done so far, is that there's a lot of nice industrial sounds. This came off of Ellie's shoes, and I found it quite a bit. That is Capricorn. Ooh, let's see, chiptune groove. Hey, if you like it, you like it. Contemporary composer. What I'm putting together now as I'm saying the names, they are all extremely fitting compared to any other synthesizer I've used, which is the Minilog XD and the Micro Korg. So that isn't saying much, but Sonata split It says hold in parentheses. Hold is similar to an arpeggiator hold, but when you do it for the whole sequence, so you can lift your hands up. I wish there was a dedicated button for that, but there is not. And one thing I will note, like compared to a synthesizer that just has one LFO with a few different sources or destinations rather, I do not notice these LFOs being as intense because you have to put them all together even if you're just using one layer. So because there's so much going on, how many different variables there are makes each different thing, especially I've noticed the filter as well as the LFO seem to have a lot less of an effect, and that I think has been the biggest downside for me, but it sounds so great. Mod, you can assign almost anything to anything. Certain things you can't, but in that sense it's very much so like a modular synthesizer, just to not have the ease of just putting in cables from source to destination. That is something that I did notice. I did not hear in any of the reviews, and I did watch quite a few, but it is just a small thing. I shouldn't say it's a small thing, it's extremely important, but compared to how many other things you have at hand, it's not very important. So many cinematic sounds. I mean, you could make an endless amount of soundtracks or music scores. So much potential for sound design in this thing, and I was lucky enough to get this for $500 used from Japan. So if you can name a better value synth, please do. But again, if you're new to synths, I would not suggest this at all. It's already still overwhelming to me, but it is a lot of fun. If you just want something to play presets, go ahead. Nice pads here as well. First was game sequence, and let's do stream state attended. One of the best things about this, as you can see, I can hold down here and go to the next one, it'll still keep playing. And then when I click the next one, it'll play the next. This is Fairy Bouncer, I don't recall. I mean, you can see it sounds just so massive. It's also, to me, it's the warmest synth I've came across. It's such a great synth. I'm going to try to keep going here without talking. We're going through way more than just the each letter of the alphabet, or one for each letter. Experimental stuff as well. Halloween Orchestra. So there you go, a little goofy. Haunted Mansion, again, very fitting. Hustle and Bustle. Quite a few different Hustle and Bustle. Oh, these are ones I had edited. Not going to go through those. Iceland piano, instant jazz. It also, compared to any other synth in its price range, mimics almost any other sound of an instrument compared to any other. Again, any other synth in its price range. A lot of great basses. What I will say it lacks is leads, which is fine. I mean, this thing is a music production machine. So that is Craft 08, and it's based on a Craft Punk, not Craft Punk, I'm sorry, Kraftwerk. Too much on some of them gets overwhelmed. That is La Latina. That's Lydian Space. Again, a lot of great ambient stuff. This is Magic Bells. There are some good leads. I won't say there aren't a lot. But I would say if you really like keyboards and you don't like drum pads, this is what you want.